Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Nuggets, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And of course the Jazz, quite a bit of space between these two. Now Denver's starting 5. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Hayden Watson is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle. And for Utah, Markkanen and Collins the 3 and 4. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Kessler in at the 5. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
George passes to Markkanen. Back to George. Driving in, and George with the jam.
Yeah, rookie with fast feet. George sprints to a shot.
George against Murray. Shoots over George. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Pass to Collins. The jump hook. George's shot is off. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. Murray from outside. Again, the miss by Murray. On offense, here's Utah. The 3 from Sexton. Buries it from 3.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quickly.
So it's Denver now. It's a 5-point game. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And it's good. 2 points.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's George. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here's Collins. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
For Utah, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Collins with a screen on Murray. Outside Sexton. Collins inside, defended by Watson. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins so active around the rim.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Brown, back to Murray. Now Jokic, he's covered by Kessler. Murray passes to Jokic. And it's blocked by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And checking out some numbers for John Collins.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass. Not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Pass to Murray. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Now here's Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Pass to Westbrook. Murray from outside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
I just love the ball movement.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. The Jazz again can't hit. And here's Denver. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Porter. And another basket for Denver.
Smart play there by Porter, working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Jazz trail by 5. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Yeah, look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
A different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Sensabaugh comes in for John Collins. And it's Colin Sexton in for George. Saric checks in for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. Westbrook against Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Clarkson over Murray. And it's Clarkson missing.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Westbrook against Sexton. Murray, a screen on Sexton. Westbrook, the pass to Porter. And again, Denver with a 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
To win the drought. And Clarkson with a layup.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
Denver leading by 6. Now Westbrook. He's scoreless. Inside. And stolen by Sexton. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sensabaugh, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Nuggets on top, leading by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Dario Saric is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Strother in at the small forward position. Here's Sexton. Eubanks controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Saric a screen. Murray passes to Gordon. Here's Strother. Offline with a three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Clarkson. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a sixth man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Jazz trail by 5. Outside Sexton. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
His first personal. First team foul.
Utah shooting their first free throw tonight. Utah making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Strother.
One shot.
All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Sensabaugh. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Pass to Filipowski. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clarkson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Westbrook against Mills. Got a piece of it. Clarkson outside. That one's good. This game is all even. Clarkson's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Clarkson. The rebound by Filipowski. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by Utah. Pass to Porter. To the inside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Mills, pounded by Westbrook. Westbrook against Mills. Here's Clarkson, and he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
There's a minute 59 left in the second period. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Line change here for Utah. And Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in for Murray. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Oh, Kessler with the block. George peels it out a bit. Collins outside. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. Gordon against George. Over Gordon. George, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Porter, the pass to Westbrook. There's a screen. Pass to Jokic. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Utah leading by 4. Now here's Sexton. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Now here's George. Fires for 3. Utah with another miss.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Markkanen from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Nuggets trail by 4. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. And it's George in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Jokic, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Now here's Collins. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Down low, George with a steal. Markkanen with a screen on Porter. He shoots it. George, no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Stolen by Kessler. Shot from 12. Markkanen finishing the break himself.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Outside Porter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. George against Murray. George drives in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident. And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his games, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Utah leading by 4. Markkanen outside to the middle. Outside Sexton. Collins a screen. Sexton passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, in this 2-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Nuggets trail by 6. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Picked by Murray. Pass to Brown. Murray with it. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Murray's got 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George against Murray. George outside. Keeps it alive.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. Jazz leading by 3. George outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The 4th spot held by Utah.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for George. And a switch here also for Denver. Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. The baseline J, and he makes it. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
A show of pure athletic ability from Sexton. What a dunk.
1:49 left in the third. Westbrook taking his time here. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Filipowski, the pass to Clarkson. The 11-footer. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Clarkson's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Jokic. Westbrook outside. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Denver missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Markkanen sets a screen. Clarkson for 3. Counted from distance. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Now here's Jokic. Some solid D from Eubanks.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Filipowski, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. Another 3 for Utah.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front, up 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Aaron Gordon is out there with Dario Saric. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Here's Filipowski. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. The Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Utah leading by 8. Pass to Sensabaugh. Williams against Gordon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. To the inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, showing off the athleticism. At 6'10", Porter Jr. is a major problem inside.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3. No luck on that one. Nuggets trail by 8. Brown passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The Jazz shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And here's Clarkson. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Tshiebwe's checked in for Utah. Collins comes in for Sensabaugh. And a switch here also for Denver. Watson's checked in. Pass to Collier. Collins with a screen on Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Westbrook. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Collier. Clarkson outside. Pass to Collier. Back to Clarkson for three. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, he's a decent threat from deep. And when Clarkson is on from there, it opens up everything else for him.
Back to Westbrook. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Utah leading by 7. And here's Clarkson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
John Pollard. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Gordon, and Murray subbed in for Westbrook. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far, don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. George, left side. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sexton, back to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Murray. Nuggets trail by 8. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
Collins outside. Here's Markkanen. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Such great hands from Jokic. Able to finish despite the D.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It'll go on Michael Porter.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that Markkanen had a slow start to his pro career, because now he's a candidate for the 50, 40, 90 club almost every year.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
Now here's Jokic. 4-3. The rebound by Markkanen. Ooh, they pick off the pass. He gets it in there. Jazz leading by 6. It's Markkanen on the wing. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Porter. Denver has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Murray passes to Watson. Now here's Murray. George defending. Kessler with a rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen with the stuff.
Gotta love how they just maintain their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Denver. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Watson. On the wing, Murray. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2. Jordan.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Outside Porter. Here's Watson. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. So we see Utah get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Lori, an impressive win tonight. What do victories like this tell you about where this team is headed?
It gives us confidence. We showed that if we play well and we play defense down the stretch, we can beat. And we've shown it. We can compete with anybody. We just got to do it for a full game.
Confidence is key down the stretch. Thanks, Lori.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.